sama pembicara kita, kecintaan kalian semua, dan pastinya kalau kalian udah sering F Talks, pasti seneng banget untuk say hello lagi ke Mr. Ashley. Let's say hi to Mr. Ashley. Hi, Mr. Ashley.
Okay, hello, Miss Vicky, and hello, everyone at home. Hope you are well today, and thank you for joining us for another EF Talks Together. Now, before we start, can you check you can hear us by typing in the chat box? Today, I want you to tell me your favorite animal. So, in the chat box, what is your favorite animal? Type in the chat box if you can hear us.
Oke, nah teman-teman kalau seandainya videonya udah oke dan udah kedengeran semua nih suaranya Mr. Ashley sama Miss Vicky, kalian coba ketik di kolom chat box dan kasih tahu Mr. Ashley, Mr. Ashley hari ini pengen tahu apa animal favorite kalian.
Wow, okay, so
Let's see what they say.
a lot of cats. Who doesn't love cats, huh?
I
Cats, dogs. Someone said a shark. Wow, Matthew, your favorite animal is a shark.
cheetah,
Cheetah. Cheetah's a cool.
chicken,
A chicken, yeah.
chicken for eat.
Deanne says a bear. Bear is pretty cool, yeah. Penguin. Yeah, dogs, cats, dogs, dogs. A whale. I like whales as well. I think whales are very interesting.
So Mr. Ashley, what is your favorite animal?
My favorite animal, yeah. I've always liked the blue whale because it's so big.
Yeah,
It's like the biggest animal, I think, in the world.
okay.
And one day I want to see it in London. They have a skeleton. I just want to see how big it is.
Oh, for a real skeleton of a blue whale in London.
That's right. Yeah. How about you, Vicky? What's your favorite animal?
My favorite animal will be an iguana.
Iguana.
Yeah,
Lovely.
yeah, reptile.
Reptile. Yeah. Talking of reptiles, we have Komodo dragon. We have a red panda, which I like from that movie Turning Red. Yeah, red panda.
Red panda is not a reptile.
No, it's not a reptile, but a Komodo dragon is.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
Dolphins. Lovely. Awesome,
Oh,
guys. It sounds like you can hear us. So thank you very much for your favorite animals. So I think we can get on with our seminar today, yes?
yeah, sure. But before that, I will give them some things to know first ya. Jadi teman-teman, terima kasih udah respon sama Miss Lina. Sekarang Miss Vicky mau ngasih info sedikit ya, terutama yang mungkin baru pertama kali join sama EF Talks. Jadi untuk seminar hari ini tentu aja semuanya gratis, kalian tidak dipungut biaya apapun. Dan juga nanti di akhir acara teman-teman akan mendapatkan form untuk mengisi nama dan mendapatkan e-certificate dan kita telah mengikuti EF Talks di pagi hari ini. Jadi jangan skip ya, jadi terus ikutin kita sampai akhir acara. Nanti teman-teman bisa dapat e-certificate dan teman-teman bisa masukin ingin kalian atau mungkin untuk melamar pekerjaan atau melamar sekolah dan lain-lain yang bisa kalian simpan dari EF. Dan juga kalau seandainya teman-teman juga baru join, minta tolong untuk mematikan mikrofonnya ya. Jadi sebisa mungkin ada suara yang masuk supaya nanti penjelasan Mr. Ashley bisa dijelaskan dengan jelas. Dan yang kedua, boleh untuk menyalakan kamera supaya Miss Vicky dan Mr. Ashley bisa melihat kalian dan sesi seminar lebih interaktif. Nah, hari ini kita akan belajar soal listening section atau listening how to be advanced in listening in English. Nah, jadi hari ini kita akan bahas soal itu dan kita coba dengerin dulu sama Mr. Ashley penjelasannya seperti apa. Here we go, Mr. Ash.
Okay, thank you very much, Vicky. So today, yes, as Miss Vicky said, we're looking at listening skills. And in particular, we're going to look at 3 different tests where we check our listening skills. These are a Cambridge style test. So for this section, we'll look at something called multiple matching. How we can answer this question in a Cambridge test, for example, C1, B2, those sort of tests. Then we have multiple choice, which is in the style of a TOEFL test. So if you are interested or if you need to take a TOEFL test, this is a way of how to improve your listening score with strategy. And finally, we have an IELTS style listening test as well. And here this will be completing a form. So 3 different types of listening tests, and we're going to look at strategies on how to approach, how to complete the test, and how to help you get a better score.
Oke, nah seperti yang teman-teman lihat di layar, jadi hari ini kita akan mencangkup atau membahas soal 3 listening test seperti Cambridge, TOEFL, sama IELTS. Itu emang biasanya dipakai ya kalau seandainya teman-teman mau ngelamar ke luar negeri atau mungkin nanti membutuhkan untuk melamar pekerjaan. Jadi oke banget. Memang teman-teman belum pernah nyobain sama sekali listening test. Don't worry karena hari ini kita akan belajar dan ngeliat soal-soalnya tuh kayak gimana sih sehingga nanti ketika benar-benar ngelakuin tes teman-teman udah bisa tahu cara ngerjainnya yang terutama udah dikasih tahu tips and triknya dari IM. Oke, Mr. Ash.
Okay, thank you, Miss Vicky. So let's start off with Cambridge. So this is called a multiple matching exercise. This is a type of listening exercise we find in Cambridge tests and other tests. So let's take a look here. This is from a B2 level test, which is upper intermediate, upper intermediate. And you have a question here. So here, sorry, not a question, you have an activity. So your activity, you will hear extracts in which people are talking about why businesses became successful. Choose from letters A to E for what each speaker says. So here you have to listen to someone describing the situation and choose the correct answer, A, B, C, D, or E. Okay. How can we get ready for this question? So strategy first, you need to read the instructions carefully to understand the topic. Now, in the chat box, what are the key words in these instructions? What are the key words? Can you type in the chat box the key words for this activity? To help us with listening, what are the keywords here in this section here? Okay, good. We've got business and successful. Good job. Thank you, Nakisha. Successful. Choose. Business. Thank you, Farah. Successful business. Businesses became successful. Yes, good job. So the key information here is why their businesses became successful. That's what we're listening for. The reason for why they became successful. Oh, 1 second, guys. Okay.
Oke. Nah, tadi mungkin masih dites ya untuk audionya. Nah, teman-teman tadi by the way ada yang nanya nih. Kan tadi ada beberapa pertanyaan untuk soal konsultasi gratis atau tadi soal konsultasi pendidikan. Nah, itu oke. Habis ini akan kita bahas ya. Setelah ini kita akan bahas gimana maksudnya konsultasi pendidikan itu bayar nggak, Miss? Atau ini bisa dapat apa aja fasilitasnya? Kok ada gratis-gratis lagi? Tenang aja, habis ini kita jelasin, Miss Vicky jelasin. Sekarang kita dengerin dulu penjelasannya Mr. Ashley soal bentuk listening test yang pertama. Yang ini lumayan penting banget karena kalau kalian tahu, kalian akan kerjain dengan gampang kalau ketemu lagi. Let's go, Mr. Ash.
Okay, thank you, Vicky. Sorry about that. Can you hear me clearly now? Yeah? Okay, excellent. So first, identify the keywords. And as you have said, why their business became successful. So we need to choose the reason why their businesses became successful. That's number one. Now, number two, let's look at these answers. What are keywords and phrases here? So A, you've got don't need to employ anyone. So A, if the answer is A, the reason will be they don't need to employ anyone else. If it's B, the reason their business became successful is because they took a course. If C, they learnt from other business people. If D, they got financial backing. And if E, they changed their business because of feedback. Okay, those are the keywords from those answers. Now, why do we do that? Well, we do that to try and help focus what we are listening for in the activity. To help us as well, we can think of other ways of saying this. So synonyms, paraphrases. For example, A, I don't need to employ anyone. We could also say, oh, I was working alone, yeah? Solo business person. How about B, everybody? What are synonyms, paraphrases, or connected words to took a business course? What might they say? What are words connected to taking a business course?
Learning.
Learning, good. What else, everybody, in the chat box? Took a business course, so learning. What other words might be? Ara says practicing.
Practice.
Okay, good. Practicing. Practice, yeah.
Official lesson.
Official lesson, learning. Yeah.
University.
Studying, certificate. Maybe had a teacher, yeah. Implemented, great, Vendetta, good job. Study. How about C? I learned from other business people. What's another way of saying that? So think of different ways we could give that information. Learn from other business people.
Sharing, that's good.
Sharing,
Discussion.
good. Yes, discussion. Networking, excellent. Good. Yeah, all of those are fine. This helped educate me. So if it's this answer, we need to hear about other people helping someone. How about D? Able to get financial backing. What does that mean? What's another way of saying able to get financial backing? Or what words are connected to that?
Loan.
Diane Susanti says a loan. Good. And Yolanda? Good. Stakeholder. Excellent. Lots of loans. Yeah, that's right. A loan or an investment or a bank. And finally, E. I made changes because of customer feedback. What words could be connected to that? Good, yep. Innovation, investing, reflection or reflecting. Anything else? Changing, aspiration, innovation. Excellent, yes. All of those things, yeah. Adapting, so listening to complaints or feedback and making a change. Okay. So before we've even listened to anything, we've already identified what we're listening for. So we're listening for the reason why their businesses became successful. We've looked at our answers and tried to help us focus on words. And we've also looked at synonyms and paraphrases. So before we've even listened, Vicky, we're already prepared, yeah?
Oke. Nah, fungsinya apa sih? Tadi kan ceritanya ini listening section kok jadi paraphrasing. Nah, jangan sedih teman-teman. Jadi ini adalah satu teknik yang harus banget kalian kuasai atau skill bahasa Inggris yang harus banget kalian punya ketika mengerjakan listening section. Karena biasanya nih, bocorannya, kalau seandainya kalian mendengarkan kata-kata A, kalian cari jawaban yang ada A-nya, biasanya suka dijebak loh. Makanya kalian harus benar-benar paham sama apa sih yang dibilang dan kalian harus cari dulu nih, kira-kira kata padanannya apa atau sinonimnya apa, dan itu baru kalian temukan jawabannya. Makanya Mr. Ashley akan ngelatih teman-teman untuk gimana cara berpikirnya supaya kita mencari paraphrasingnya dulu. Oke, Mr. S. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So the difference between doing this and just taking the test or answering the question with no preparation is, yeah, if you are not focusing on the question or underlining key words, sometimes you just listen and go, oh, I'm feeling a bit anxious. I don't know what to listen for, yeah? So trying to prepare yourself to answer the question can help you be a bit more relaxed and calm and focused. Okay.
Tips. Perfect.
So we've done our preparation.
Okay.
We will listen to the audio 2 times. The first time, try to listen for the main idea or what we call the gist. So listen to the whole audio, just try to get the general information. And the second time, look specifically for information connected to A, B, C, D, or E. And the reason why the business became successful. There might be other information there, but you really need to focus on the reason why their business was successful. Okay, are we ready, guys? I think we're ready. So let's try together. It's time to listen to the extract. So first time, listen for the general idea, okay? Let me check you can hear this clearly.
I started making scented candles for my friends.
Okay, can you hear that? Yeah? If you turn up your volume, you can turn it up now. Okay, guys, first time listening. Listen for the main idea. Here we go. Why the business became successful.
I started making scented candles for my friends in 2010. They proved a great hit because parents discovered that the candles helped their children to relax, so I started my own business making them. I soon couldn't keep up with demand from satisfied customers. I was lucky because I had a great product and I could prove that there was a market for it, so it wasn't difficult to find an investor. If I hadn't been able to do that, I'd still be doing this as a hobby, and I certainly wouldn't be employing 12 people. The business has really boomed, and last year we tripled our turnover.
Okay. So we've listened to the audio once. Hopefully we have the general idea. Okay, we know kind of what they're talking about. Now the second time, you need to focus on the reason why this became successful and which of these 5 options it connects with. Okay. So listening to, here we go, everybody. Good luck.
I started making scented candles for my friends in 2010. They proved a great hit because parents discovered that the candles helped their children to relax, so I started my own business making them. I soon couldn't keep up with demand from satisfied customers. I was lucky because I had a great product and I could prove that there was a market for it, so it wasn't difficult to find an investor. If I hadn't been able to do that, I'd still be doing this as a hobby, and I certainly wouldn't be employing 12 people. The business has really boomed, and last year we tripled our turnover.
Okay. Sudah.
Sudah selesai.
Sudah selesai. Okay. So, what is the answer? In the chat box, can you type A, B, C, D, or E? What do you think the answer is? In the chat box now. Type the letter.
A lot of D's. By the way, Ashley,
Mm-hmm.
is this type of test is specific to one kind of test, like whether it's Cambridge, IELTS, or
So this is taken from a Cambridge style test.
okay?
But the skills will still be transferable for other tests as well.
Okay.
But this is specifically from a Cambridge style test. But yeah, if you learn these skills, you can transfer them to different exams too.
Yeah, and then this is usually what happen in listening skills in schools and
Mhm.
blah blah. So it's really good if you know how to answer that stuff. Okay.
Definitely. Okay. We've got so many answers. Let me just scroll up a second. And it seems like most are saying D. Okay. So let's take a look. So here, there's the script. These are the words from the lesson. A lot of you have said D. So we're thinking about why this business becomes successful. Let's take a look. Now in here, can you see any words which mean the answer is D? Type in the chat box. Which words are telling us the answer is D? Or which keywords are telling us it could be D? There we go. Getting a few answers through now. Yes, investor, that's right. So here, it wasn't difficult to find an investor. If I hadn't been able to do that, I would still be doing this as a hobby. That's telling us if they didn't get the money, the business would not be successful. So why did the business become successful? because they were able to get financial backing. So the answer is D. D, correct.
Yay, well done.
Well done. I chose D. Yes. Okay. Hooray. Exactly. Hooray. Okay. One down. Let's try again. So this time you will listen to a different business person. But again, it's the same instructions. You need to listen for why their business became successful. Okay? I think we're ready. So let's try one more. Speaker 2. So first, listen and try to identify the general information. Turn up the volume. Here we go.
When I bought my first truck a couple of years ago, I saw it as a way to get out of my career in sales. I'd been thinking about doing it for years, but I felt nervous about the financial commitment. I didn't have a lot of money back then, so I talked to all my contacts, entrepreneurs who ran their own companies, and asked for their suggestions about running a business. They were really generous with their time. Now that I run a very successful truck rental business, I've even been asked to give talks to students on business courses. You know, give them a bit of advice and feedback on their work.
Okay. That's our first listening. So we listen for the general information. Now, part 2. Listen carefully for which of these answers it connects to. Here we go, guys. Good luck.
When I bought my first truck a couple of years ago, I saw it as a way to get out of my career in sales. I'd been thinking about doing it for years, but I felt nervous about the financial commitment. I didn't have a lot of money back then, so I talked to all my contacts, entrepreneurs who ran their own companies, and asked for their suggestions about running a business. They were really generous with their time. Now that I run a very successful truck rental business, I've even been asked to give talks to students on business courses. You know, give them a bit of advice and feedback on their work.
Okay. So, which letter is the answer? Remember, we're focusing on why the business became successful. Those keywords here. Why did his business become successful? Type in the chat box now. A, B, C, D, or E. Are there any clear favorites, Vicky?
Clear favorite.
Yeah. What are the answers? What are people selecting?
Everybody's saying C. C.
C. C, 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 C. Oh yeah, I've got 100 messages saying C. Okay, look, you think it's C? Let's try together. So again, here are the words from the recording. If you think the answer is C, why do you think it's C? Which of these words make the answer C for you? Type in the chat box now. So why did this person's business become successful? Five, four, three, two, one. Yeah, a lot of you saying ask for suggestions. Let's see. Yeah, I talked to my contacts, entrepreneurs who ran their own companies. So an entrepreneur is a business person and asked for their suggestions about running a business. So the answer would be C. Yes, correct. They learned from other people. They asked for help, learned from other people. Easy peasy, yeah?
Easy peasy, strawberry cheesy.
Good job, everybody. So yeah, that's an example of how to plan and choose your answers for a Cambridge-style test, specifically for multiple matching there. Yeah.
Okay, nice. So, Mr. Ashley, when you say multiple matching, is it like they will hear like 5 different audios?
Yes, often they'll listen to 4 or 5, and they have to select, speaker 1, A, B, C, D, E, speaker 2, B, speaker 3, E, like that. So often, yeah, they will listen to 5 or 4 or 6, yeah, different types of audio.
Oh, so is it like quite quick between each of them?
I think there is a small pause between each listening, but you do hear them 2 times.
2 times
Yes.
each audio.
I believe so, yes.
Oke. Nah, ini teman-teman kalau seandainya kalian mau ngambil tes Cambridge nih, atau biasanya juga yang paling umum dipakai di sekolah-sekolah, atau mungkin tes listening pada umumnya, itu adalah kalian akan ada beberapa audio dan juga pilihan jawaban. Seperti yang tadi Mr. Asli udah kasih contoh, kan ini ada 5 pilihan jawaban. Jadi kemungkinan kalian akan mendengarkan 4 audio atau 5 audio, dan kalian matchingin nih, yang mana jawaban untuk speaker 1, yang mana jawaban untuk speaker 2, mana jawaban untuk speaker 3, dan biasanya juga akan diulang 2 kali, seperti yang tadi Mr. Asli contohkan. Jadi kalian ada waktu untuk memproses, seperti yang Mr. Asli kasih tipsnya juga. Yang pertama audionya, jangan lupa itu adalah untuk mendapatkan general idea aja. Jadi awalnya yang pertama kalian paraphrase dulu dari jawaban-jawaban tersebut, kalian udah tahu kira-kira kalau audionya ini, kira-kira jawabanku adalah yang A dan lain-lain. Awalnya, dan yang kedua kalian mendengarkan audio yang pertama adalah untuk get the general idea, dan audio keduanya untuk mendapatkan jawabannya yang mana. Jadi itu tipsnya ya untuk listening test dari Cambridge yang pertama. Are we going to continue to the second one?
Yes, we will do now. So from memory, I think it's 5 audios and 6 options. 1 option is not used, something like that. But the main thing is the strategy, how to plan these listenings and how to choose the correct answer.
Yeah, correct. Mr. Esti, maybe for a bit I can tell them about stuff because they have questions.
They
Nah, tadi
do?
tuh
Okay, please do.
ada pertanyaan ya soal konsultasi gratisnya itu apa sih maksudnya? Nah, jadi untuk teman-teman semuanya yang hadir di sini, semua partisipan yang kebetulan hari ini ada di sini, itu bisa mendapatkan fasilitas gratis dari IF. Itu konsultasi gratis sama guru-guru IF seperti Mr. Ashley nih hari ini. Jadi kalian bisa banget untuk nanti di acara kita akan mengirimkan link survey. Yang link survey itu akan ada pertanyaan, apakah kalian mau mendapatkan konsultasi dari IF? Jika kalian menjawab iya, nanti akan dibantu menjadwalkan sama teman-teman dari IF akan menghubungi kalian. Lalu kalau ditanya ini kalian bisa apa dan kemudian jam berapa, mau online atau mau datang langsung ke IF, kalian bisa menjawab ya jika kalian tertarik. Dan nanti waktu konsultasi dapat apa aja sih Miss Vicky? Jadi waktu konsultasi nanti kalian sama bisa banget ngasih tahu kebutuhan bahasa Inggris kalian tuh apa sebenarnya. Aku mungkin pengen keluar negeri, pengen S2, pengen IELTS, atau mungkin nanti pengen masuk ke kantor yang oke, atau mau masuk sekolah yang mana. Yang kayak gitu-gitu kalian bisa banget sama guru IF. Nanti akan dites dulu nih kira-kira kemampuan bahasa Inggris kalian itu seberapa. Jadi tes ini juga gratis ya. Fasilitas ditawarkan hari ini adalah gratis semuanya. Kalian akan dikasih tahu level bahasa Inggris kalian itu seberapa dan kira-kira bahasa Inggris mana sih yang perlu kalian tingkatkan? Apakah grammarnya, apakah speakingnya, apakah reading listeningnya? Kalian akan mendapatkan full assessment dari IF itu. Jadi bisa banget kalian manfaatkan nanti. Oke, I hope that answers your question. Jadi jangan lupa untuk tetap stay di akhir acara. Nah, sekarang kita akan lanjut ke second topic. Mr. Ashley, what is it?
Thank you, Miss Vicky.
People?
So we've looked at Cambridge. So now let's look at a TOEFL style listening activity. And this is multiple choice. So with TOEFL, one of the activities is you hear short conversations between 2 people. And after each conversation, you hear a question about that conversation. Now with TOEFL, for these ones, you only hear the listening once. So you have to be ready because you do not hear it a second time. In our seminar, I might play it twice, we will see. But in the real test, we'll only hear it once. So here, we've got some answers here. We can see the answers. A, next month isn't a good time for the trip. B, she doesn't want to go to Paris. C, she suggests taking the trip next month. And D, she's curious about why he doesn't want to go. So we've got our answers. To get the question, we need to listen. So let's do an example, okay? We're just going to listen to an example listening from TOEFL. Here we go.
I've always wanted to visit Paris with you.
Why not next month?
What does the woman mean?
Let me play that one more time. Here we go.
I've always wanted to visit Paris with you.
Why not next month?
What does the woman mean?
Okay. So that is an example of a listening question from TOEFL. So you get two people speaking, one sentence each, and then you get the question at the end. So, oh, looks like a lot of you want to answer. So let's just see what your answers are first. Okay. I think a lot of them are Alvin. Okay. So a lot of you are saying C. Let's see. Maybe Alvin, you can maybe stop spamming the chat so much, please. That would be great. So we've got a lot of C. First, let's take a look at how to answer this question, okay? Here's the script. This is what we listen to. There's a man and a woman. The man says, I've always wanted to visit Paris with you. And the woman, Vicky, says,
Why not next month?
what does the woman mean? Okay.
Let's go to Paris.
So from our four options, we have to choose which of those matches what the woman said, yeah? And as a lot of you have said, answer C is the best option. Why is it the best option? Well, why not next month? Why not blah, blah, blah is a suggestion. Yeah. Why not try eating spicy food? Why not relax in bed tomorrow? These are, why not is used for suggestions, which is why the answer would be C. But how can we prepare ourselves to answer that? Okay. For this type of question, you should focus on the second line. By second line, we've got the man and the woman. So we're focused on what the second person says. The correct answer from A, B, C, or D is probably a similar way of saying that second line. Why not next month? I suggest going next month. They have the same or similar meaning. Now, when you are listening, if you only understand a few of the words, try to choose an answer which is the most similar to those four. But don't leave the answer blank. If you hear it one time, please choose an answer. Do not leave A, B, C, or D blank. If it helps, you can decide, oh, I don't think A, I don't think B, maybe C or D, oh, I don't know, okay, D. To try and help improve your chances of choosing the correct answer, Vicky.
Oke, nah itu tadi tipsnya buat ngerjain tes TOEFL ya teman-teman. Jadi beda seperti sebelumnya, sekarang audionya itu singkat aja. Ada kata Mr. Ashley, fokus sama line kedua, karena biasanya disitulah jawabannya. Seperti yang tadi dibilang sama women-nya, why not next month? Nah ini juga penting untuk teman-teman ngelatih bahasa-bahasa atau frasa-frasa yang ada di bahasa Inggris. Karena kalau seandainya kalian ngerti why not, oh not, berarti mungkin ceweknya nggak pergi gitu. Jadinya kalian milih malah yang she doesn't want to go to Paris atau she's worried why he doesn't want to. Bukannya malah she suggests. Nah, itulah jadi yang pertama teman-teman juga harus pahamin. Dan yang kedua juga tadi Mr. Ashley bilang untuk jangan mengosongi pilihan jawaban. Karena kalau di TOEFL seandainya teman-teman jawabannya salah, it's okay, akan skornya tetap 0, bukan minus. Jadinya lebih baik kalian punya kesempatan, ya mungkin bisa tebak-tebak yang jadinya siapa tahu benar, tapi jangan dikosongin ya. Okay, that's the tips for the TOEFL test. Maybe you want to try?
Yeah, so let's try together.
Okay,
so focus on the second line, and when looking at the options, which one is most similar to that second line? Okay, I think it's time for us to try. Remember, in the test, you will only hear it once, but I might let you hear it twice as we are practicing, okay? All right, here's our next question. So we're going to listen again to a short conversation between two people. You'll hear the question in the listening. Here are our four choices. A few minutes ago, the flight departed. B, the flight will start much later. C, they are frightened about the departure. And D, the plane is going to take off soon. Okay, everybody, good luck. Focus on the second line. Here we go.
I'm tired of just sitting here.
Relax. I'm sure that the flight will depart within a few minutes.
What does the woman mean?
Okay. Choose A, B, C, or D. I will get it one more time as we are practicing. Here we go. A, B, C, or D.
I'm tired of just sitting here.
Relax. I'm sure that the flight will depart within a few minutes.
What does the woman mean?
Okay, everyone. A, B, C, or D. What do you think the answer is there? Okay, looks like we have a lot of people saying D. Maybe can you please answer only once in the chat box? That would be great. So A, B, C, or D. Choose your answer now. A, B, C, or D. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, a lot of people saying D. Let's take a look. So here are the words. I'm tired of just sitting here. Max, I'm sure that the flight will depart within a few minutes. So we're focusing on what the woman says. Flight will depart within a few minutes. Which of these does that mean? Yeah, D. The plane is going to take off soon. So the answer is D, correct. Easy peasy, yeah? Okay, because so many of you got that correct, the next one I'm only going to play once, just like in the test. So listen, choose your answer. I'll only play the audio once. Please turn up your volume now so you are ready. Okay. Question number 3. Here are your answers. A, the boss was working on the reports. B, he would have to finish the reports before the end of the month. C, he was directed to stay late and finish some work. Or D, he could finish the reports at home. Okay, everybody, this time we're going to listen once. Here we go.
Why were you so late in getting home from work?
My boss had me finish all the month-end reports. What does the man mean?
Okay. A, B, C, or D? What do you think? Okay. A lot of you are saying C. Okay. Let's listen one more time to check.
Why were you so late in getting home from work?
My boss had me finish all the month-end reports. What does the man mean?
Okay. Do you want to change your answer? Do you still think C? Choose whatever you think is correct. Stop changing it to B, okay? Okay. A lot of you saying C, now you've changed it to B. Very interesting. Okay. Let's take a look. So let's see our answer. So here, let's go past this.
Why were you so late in getting home?
Okay. So our reading here, why were you so late in getting home from work? The second person. The boss had me finish all the month-end reports. What does the man mean? So B or C, a lot of people are saying. Well, the boss had to finish all the month-end reports. Why were you so late getting home from work? Oh, I was late because C. You were correct first time, everybody. Yes, he was told he has to stay late. The boss said, oh, you need to finish all of those monthly reports before you go home. So the answer would have been C. That's right, C. So a lot of you got it correct first time. Yes, C. The reason why he came home late, right? Everybody, let's try one more TOEFL for our last section. Again, focus on the second line. We've got three answers. A, she said some terrible things. B, she didn't say anything nice. C, she didn't have any nice things. D, she said really wonderful things. Okay. Listen carefully. Second line. Here we go.
What did Katie say about the job I did?
She couldn't have said nicer things. What does the man say about Katie?
Okay. A, B, C, or D. Type in the chat box now. Okay. We've got some D's, we've got some C's, we've got some B's. D, C, D, C, B. Okay. Okay, we have a mixture. So I think let's listen one more time so you can decide which one to choose. So A, B, C, or D. Let's listen one more time, everybody.
What did Katie say about the job I did?
She couldn't have said nicer things. What does the man say about Katie?
Okay. A, B, C, or D. In the box now. Okay. Like a mix of C and D, I think, or one B, B, C, D. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Seems like mixture of opinions. So let's take a look. What
What
did
did
that
Katie
person
say?
say? Okay, woman, what did Katie say about the job I did? She couldn't have said nice things. She could not have said nicer things. What does that mean? Do you know what that means?
Probably because she said very nice things.
Hmm?
So that's why she cannot say anything nicer because it's already really nice.
Interesting.
Isn't it?
Okay. So, I think she said nice things. She could not have said more positive. She was so positive. Is that what you think, Vicky?
I think, yeah.
You think so? Yeah. Okay. Let's see in the chat box. C or D, C or D. Okay. The answer here is D. Yes. So, you're right, Vicky. She could not have said nicer things means that, yeah, it's not possible to be more positive. She could not have been more positive about you. So if we look at these, which of these options are positive? The answer is D. Yeah, she said really wonderful things. She couldn't have said nicer things. I know it sounds negative, but it actually means something positive.
Anyway, Mr. Ashley, because like one of them saying like D is the only option that is kind of different rather than A, B, and C. So if you don't understand it, you can just pick D.
Hey, that's not a bad strategy. Yes, it's not a bad strategy at all. If you're not sure which one is different, you could try that. Yep. Of course, the two which are a bit similar. C, we've got the word nice, and D, wonderful. We hear the word nice, which makes us think, oh, could it be C? But we need to understand, oh, she couldn't have said means she couldn't have. It's not possible to say anything more positive. So well done if you answered D. Well done, everybody. Yeah, a bit challenging, that last one. That is, yeah, example of TOEFL listening, Vicky.
Oke. Nah, teman-teman, itu tadi adalah contoh untuk listening test di TOEFL. Awalnya kayaknya, oh gampang nih, cuma 2 kalimat gitu ya kan. Daripada yang pertama panjang banget, yang ini cuma 2 kalimat langsung jawab, 2 kalimat langsung jawab. Tapi ternyata malah ada kata-kata yang tricky ya. Dan situlah kalian juga oke banget kalau mengasah skill paraphrasing atau juga listeningnya atau biasa ngobrol nih sama orang yang udah biasa bahasa Inggris atau mungkin native speaker kayak Mr. S. Jadinya kalian tahu nih kira-kira bahasa apa sih yang dipakai sama mereka karena nggak semuanya bisa ditranslate ke bahasa Indonesia ya kan? Kayak contohnya yang terakhir ini, lumayan kalian harus benar-benar paham bahasa Inggris kayak gimana baru kalian bisa menjawab dengan akurat. Cuman kalau kalian udah harus banget nih ngerjain tes besok gitu. Nah, it's okay. Kalian bisa juga pakai trik yang kedua, yaitu mana sih yang paling beda atau mana sih yang mungkin paling mendekati dan tadi bisa aja berusaha pakai chances kalian. Cuman Mr. Ashley sangat menganjurkan untuk kalian banyak-banyak latihan. Kan juga karena itu yang paling penting untuk listening, mengerjakan listening test. Nah, oke, sebelum kita next, mungkin Miss Vicky mau menyampaikan sedikit informasi dulu ya. Informasinya adalah tadi juga tanya lagi personal chat ke Miss Vicky, Miss, aku mau ikut yang konsultasi gratis itu dong. Nah, untuk konsultasi gratisnya sendiri juga tetap aja masih dibuka. Nanti kalian gampang banget tinggal mengisi ketika mengisi link survey ya. Jadi setelah acara berakhir, setelah ini kan kita akan ngomongin soal IELTS nih yang terakhir sama Mr. Ashley. Setelah itu kalian akan mendapatkan link survey untuk mengisi kira-kira kalian itu mau konsultasi atau mau bahasa Inggris soal materi apa lagi sih yang kalian itu penasaran? Mungkin tentang grammar, mungkin tentang reading, mungkin tentang apapun itu. Kalian bisa banget ngasih tahu sama IF kira-kira kalian pengen apa dan juga nanti untuk join di kelas gratis selanjutnya. Dan juga yang kedua kalian juga bisa kasih opini kira-kira apa lagi nih yang bisa membantu untuk mengimprove kegiatan IF Talks kita hari ini. Dan yang ketiga, kalian juga langsung bisa menjawab ya jika kalian mau konsultasi gratis yang tadi udah ditawarkan sama Vicky. Dan nanti kalian akan mendapatkan e-certificate setelah mengisi link seminar tersebut. Jadinya itu bisa kalian pakai untuk apapun aja. Juga jangan lupa untuk selalu follow sosial media IF. Kita lokasinya ada di IF Surabaya, tapi oke, meskipun kalian ada di semua kota yang ada di Indonesia, kita bisa tetap belajar bareng. Dan kalian bisa banget untuk follow IF Surabaya di Instagram kita IF Surabaya atau TikTok kita IF_Surabaya. Atau di YouTube kita juga channelnya IF Surabaya. Di situ banyak banget nih konten-konten bahasa Inggris sambil scrolling-scrolling kalian bisa banget untuk ngecekin bahasa Inggris daily life itu apa atau mungkin common mistake yang biasanya dilakuin sama orang-orang gitu apa dan kalian bisa terus improve kemampuan bahasa Inggris kalian. Info terakhir adalah next seminar. Next seminar kita itu ada di bulan depan, teman-teman. Jadi kalau seandainya kalian sekarang, oh keren banget nih udah ikut listening section, tapi kayaknya aku lemah deh di reading section. Next seminar kita ada reading section di tanggal berapa nih seminarnya untuk reading section? 27 Januari kalau nggak salah ya. Next seminar. 27 Januari nanti akan dikasih infonya. Next seminarnya adalah tentang reading section. Nanti juga kalian bisa daftar early bird untuk next time. Nah, teman-teman, kita mungkin balik lagi untuk ke last section kita, yaitu IELTS.
Thank you, Miss Vicky. So, our final section today, we're going to look at IELTS listening. And this is an example of a type of question, form completion, or type of activity. So, form completion in IELTS is where you have a form. You have a form, and you have to complete the missing information from that form based on a listening. So once again, like the TOEFL activity, you hear the audio only once. So if you hear the audio only once, it's really important that you prepare for the activity, know exactly what you are listening for, you are focused with your ears. Now, with the form, in each gap, you can write no more, so maximum 3 words and or a number. So 3 words and a number, or just a number is okay. Not more than that. Uppercase and lowercase, it doesn't matter for IELTS. I had to check before, so the capitalization is not focused on the listening. So how do we complete this? Okay. First, we need to read the form and think about the type of information you need for each gap. So let's look here first with number 1. what type of information, Vicky, do you think is going to be in gap one? It's going to be a
Watch.
It's like a watch talking about time. That's not going to be a time. That's right, a time. Okay. So for one, we're listening for something to do with time. Okay. Number two, in the chat box, what information are we listening for in number two? What do you think? In the chat box. Number two, we're listening for what? Any ideas? Okay, Jocelyn, a resume or an essay. Nice, okay. Could be a proposal, very nice. A deck, okay. Work or poem, lovely. Okay. So here, yeah, it's some sort of course topic we're listening for. We can see here we have course content. So the first topic is starting a company, me. The second topic, writing a blah, blah, blah. Third topic, potential legal issues. So we're listening for the name of the course topic. Now, once we identify what we're listening for, you need to make sure you know how to spell those numbers and spell those words, yeah? So be careful to listen carefully for spellings. If they say a number, you have to write that correct number. So write numbers as the figure. So the number 9, not the writing, N-I-N-E. Number 9. Or if it's a time, yeah, write the time. But remember, you can only use a maximum of 3 words and a number. You need to listen for the exact information, the correct information. Okay. So I think it's time for us to try. So we've identified number 1, number 2, the type of information. Now we need to listen, focus for a time and that course topic.
3 words or a number.
Well, it depends, a number. So if it's a time, it could be a number for the time.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Time for us to practice, I think, yeah, Vicky?
Yeah, let's practice.
Okay.
It's quite unique type of test, isn't it?
IELTS is, yeah, quite specific.
Iya, teman-teman. Kalau agak unik ya cara ngerjain listening sectionnya karena kita disuruh ngisi tabel dan mendengarkan nanti kira-kira kita mendapatkan informasi yang ada dari listeningnya itu terus dimasukin ke dalam tabelnya. Dan Mr. Ashley tidak boleh lebih dari 3 kata. Jadi kalau seandainya kalian dengar 3 hours from last Saturday night with my friend, tuh jadinya ya cuman kata-katanya aja 3 maksimal. Kayak gitu. Interesting. Ayo kita coba dengerin dulu. Habis itu kita coba ngisi. Salah nggak apa-apa karena kita belajar dulu. Nanti akan ada soal lainnya. Mr. Ashley bisa kasih contoh. Let's go, Mr. Ash.
Okay, everybody, here we go. We'll listen once, and then you can type your answer in the chat box. Okay, here we go.
Hello, this is National Trade. Ashley speaking. How can I help you?
Hi there. I've recently started up a small business and I noticed on your website that you run some courses for people who are starting up.
That's right, we do. We offer 2 courses which may be of interest to you. Our first course is called Getting Going. It's a 3-hour evening course and it runs from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. We discuss things like, is starting a business right for me? Writing a business plan, and some of the legal issues. It runs at various locations in the area. Where are you based?
I live in Corsham.
Corsham. So the closest course to you would be in Bristol, and the next one is on the 30th of April.
And how much is that?
That one is free.
Okay. All the information was in that listening. So hopefully you've got a time, a course topic. A topic, yeah. So in the chat box, what do you think those were? Okay. Okay. I think a lot of you are getting some good answers here. So to give you another chance, if you're not sure, let's listen one more time, okay? One more time listening for this. Check your answers to see if you are correct. But in the real test, yeah, you will only hear once. So this is an extra practice, okay? All right, everybody, listen one more time.
Hello, this is National Trade. Ashley speaking. How can I help you?
Hi there. I've recently started up a small business and I noticed on your website that you run some courses for people who are starting up.
That's right, we do. We offer 2 courses which may be of interest to you. Our first course is called Getting Going. It's a 3-hour evening course and it runs from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. We discuss things like, is starting a business right for me? Writing a business plan, and some of the legal issues. It runs at various locations in the area. Where are you based?
I live in Corsham.
Corsham. So the closest course to you would be in Bristol, and the next one is on the 30th of April.
And how much is that?
That one is free.
Okay. I think a lot of you have written your answers already. If you're not sure, you can type your answer now for number 1 and number 2. What do you think the missing information is or was? I'll give you 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's take a look and see if you are correct.
Hello, this is National Trade.
Here we go. So this is the script. This is what I said. So we were listening for a time. I think we can see our time in here. It's a 3-hour evening course from 5 p.m. until 8 p.m. Yes, 5 p.m. 8 p.m. Congratulations if you got that answer. And the course contents, we've got starting a business right for me, writing a business plan. Yes, and a lot of you got that correct as well. Well done if you selected the correct answers or if you wrote the correct answers in the chat box. Easy peasy?
Strawberry cheesy.
Okay, so before we finish, let's try one more time. This time, I think you will only hear the audio once. Let's do it like an IELTS exam. So once again, let's prepare. There are 3, or was it 4? I think it's 4. 4 answers you are listening for. Number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. So first, number 3.
Mr. Ash, just
Yes,
wait.
yes.
Can we ask question? This is also
Okay.
bugging me.
Sure.
What if the spelling isn't correct? One of them asked.
The spelling should be correct if it is a normal word. Yeah, the spelling is important.
That is important.
If it is a name of someone, they will probably spell the name. But yeah, you have to write business. You have to spell business correctly. Yeah.
Can you spell a business plan instead of business plan?
Writing, well, if we look at our form, we've already got so you just need those missing words. It wouldn't be writing a business plan.
Okay.
So you need to be careful. Create a complete sentence, correct sentence with the correct spelling as well, yeah.
So it is okay to say 5 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Yes,
like
I believe that is fine, yes. 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., yeah.
Oke, nah jadi teman-teman kalau seandainya IELTS ini kan kalian menulis sendiri jawabannya apa. Jadi biasanya itu udah dibikin cukup akurat ya. Jadi kalian nggak perlu bingung sama di depannya harus pakai the atau atau some atau apa karena pilihannya bisa udah kayak contohnya nomor 2 tuh writing a bla bla bla. Nah bla bla blanya kalian udah akan langsung dengar kira-kira di audionya seperti apa. Jadinya it's kinda cuman butuh ketelitian aja dan juga kalian nggak perlu masalah soal kayak kira-kira aku harus nulis 5 PM tuh atau pakai strip ya atau pakai lagi ya, atau mungkin kayak ada WIB-nya lah atau apa. It's okay kalau yang kayak gitu sepertinya akan ditolerir ya, ternyata Mr. Ashley. Jadinya yang penting message-nya clear dan juga yang penting pronunciation-nya atau spelling-nya nih harus benar juga. Karena spelling itu penting dalam bahasa Inggris dan yang akan dinilai. Jadi pastikan kalian punya banyak kosakata dalam bahasa Inggris. Okay, let's try again.
Let's try again. Yeah, I believe you can put 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. I will double check though, yeah. But I believe so, yes. Okay. So let's look at our second version. So this is continuing the same information as before, or same topic as before with different information. So it's still about national trade. So here, number 3, we're looking for a name of course name. That's what we're listening for. How about before? What are we listening for there, everybody, in the chat box? What are we listening for? There's something very specific we're listening for. What do you think that will be?
That will be some sort of money number.
Yes. It will be a type of price.
Price.
Yes. Now, does everybody know what type of currency this is? Not you, Vic.
Euro is
Not euro. It looks similar to euro,
well,
but yeah, it's actually pounds. Yeah, pound sterling.
Oh, is that because you came from UK, Mr. Ash?
It is, and also the IELTS test is normally British as well. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, interesting to know.
So we're listening for a price. Number 5. We're listening for. What are we listening for in number 5, everybody? Something and bookkeeping. What do you think for number 5, everyone?
It's gonna be a core lesson name, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, it's another
Topic.
course topic, yeah?
Oh, topic.
So something connected to bookkeeping. So yeah, listening for something and bookkeeping. So we need to focus on that word. And finally, 6 should be easy. What are we looking for in number 6? A date. Yes, exactly. A course date. So you've got 10th of March or blah, blah, blah. Another date. Okay. So I think we're ready. We're
Yes,
all,
come on, can't
we're all
wait.
prepared. So I think this time we will listen once. What do you think?
Yes.
Listen only one time, like the test?
Yeah, we should really try to make it look like the real test. Ya, teman-teman, kita coba dengerin 1 kali aja. Kira-kira kalian harus fokus dan coba jawab sebisa mungkin kayak real testnya. Let's go.
Okay, everybody. Good luck. We know what we're listening for. So now it's down to you. Focus your ears and write down write down the correct information for the form. Good luck. Here we go.
Well, you might be better off taking our 5-day course, Business Essentials. It's not free, I'm afraid. It's subsidised and costs £120 for the 5 days unless you've been unemployed in the past 6 months, in which case it's just £40.
No, that doesn't apply to me.
Well, it's well worth the money. The 5 days cover the essential aspects of running a business. The first day covers legal concepts such as tax, insurance, employment laws, and health and safety. The second day covers marketing and pricing. And the third covers accounting and bookkeeping.
It sounds useful. Does the Business Essential course take place in Bristol too?
Let me see. No, it's not available in Bristol, I'm afraid. The nearest course to you would be in Gloucester. There's one on the 10th of March and another on the 30th of May.
Yes, that might be useful.
Okay. So we're only going to listen to that once. So have you written down the answers? 3, 4, 5, and 6. What do you think those answers are? 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'll give you maybe 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Let's stop there. A lot of you have given your answers. So let's take a look together.
Well, you might be...
Okay. So here is the script. Hopefully this will help you if you are not sure. So the name of the course is not Business Essential, but Business Essentials with an S. Now, maybe you didn't hear the S because, yeah, we're playing the audio over Zoom. But when you're listening, try to, in the real exam, yeah, hopefully you'll be able to hear clearly, listening for that plural. Business Essentials. Yeah, Business Essentials. Number 4. Okay, how much does it cost, everybody? Number 4. How many pounds? Five, four, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's right. Costs £120. £120 or £40 for recently unemployed. How about number 5? What is the missing word here for number 5, everybody? Number 5. That's right. We can see just here. The third day covers accounting and bookkeeping. That's right. Accounting and bookkeeping. And finally, number 6, the next court date. We got the 10th of March. Next course date, 10th of March, or the... What is the last date? Number 6.
13th of May.
The 30th of May. That's right, 30th of May. Not 13th, but 30th. No, you were right, 30th. Yeah.
30th of May.
30th.
30th of May.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Mr. S, for the tips.
All right, everybody. Congratulations if you got those all correct or got some of them correct. Yeah. You only hear one time, so you need to be prepared, get your strategy ready, so you can focus on exactly what you need, Miss Vicky. Hopefully that is useful for you.
Oke, nah teman-teman itu tadi udah nge-wrap kira-kira soal IELTS tuh kalau listening section tetap apa. Jadi jangan lupa bahwa kalian hanya mendengar satu kali, jadi pastikan kalian selalu fokus dan juga ikutin tipsnya Mr. Esnik tadi. Di awal kalian harus tahu nih, kira-kira kolom yang kosong ini nanti aku cari apa ya? Tanggal kah? Atau judul kah? Atau apa ya yang harus aku cari? Jadi ketika kalian mendengarkan, udah tahu nih apa yang dicari dan kalian nggak bingung lagi. Nah, by the way, itu tadi juga mengakhiri sesi kita hari ini. Nggak kerasa loh, udah 1 jam lebih kita di sini dan juga interaksi bareng, belajar bareng. Hopefully setelah selesainya kalian ikut seminar ini, kalian udah lebih percaya diri dan juga tips and triknya bisa kalian terapkan di next listening section kalian ke depannya. Nah, teman-teman juga, Miss Vicky mau ngasih info bahwa jangan lupa untuk mengisi link survei yang setelah ini akan dibantu kirimkan oleh rekan kami di chat box. Bisa kalian copy paste dulu dan jangan lupa isi karena kita pengen banget dengar feedback dari kalian. Dan juga untuk teman-teman bisa langsung juga di layar akan ada QR-nya supaya kalian bisa langsung scan dan lihat untuk survei dan juga dapat e-certificate nantinya. Kita akan ketemu lagi di listening di IF Talk selanjutnya. Teman-teman juga mungkin kalau seandainya kalian lihat nih banner-banner IF di jalan, kok kayaknya sekarang lagi ada sesuatu ya, Miss? Ada promo apa sih? Jadi kita sekarang itu lagi ada IF Grand Open House. Jadi hampir semua IF di Indonesia itu akan mengadakan open house atau activity-activity gratis, biasanya bisa untuk putra-putri kakak adik kalian. Jadi IF Kids and Teen bisa dari usia 3 sampai 18 tahun. Dan juga kalian bisa dapat aktivitas banyak banget dan tinggal datang aja di after dekat untuk dapat promo yang lagi berjalan, dan jangan lupa juga ikut konsultasi gratisnya. Nah, teman-teman, let's say goodbye to Mr. Ash, dan mungkin kita ngasih minta sedikit tips and trick ya, Mr. Ash.
Okay, thank you so much, Vicky. Thank you, everybody, for joining us this Saturday morning. We hope you have a great weekend, and we hope those strategies help you in the future for listening. Even if you're not taking TOEFL, IELTS, or Cambridge, you can still use these strategies at school or for any types of exams that you have. Look at the keywords, identify the type of information you need to listen for, think of synonyms, think of different ways to say it. These are all tips that work for lots of different types of listening exam. But for now, I think it's time for me and Vicky to say bye-bye. So have a great weekend. We'll see you next time for our reading seminar. And until then, yes, have a great weekend.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye. We'll see you in all EF social media again. Bye-bye. Love you.